Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the 2.5 podcast, where we watch 2.5 episodes of 2.5 Men. I'm your host, Reed.
I'm your co-host, Edgy.
And I have my wife. My wife allowed me to have Big over again. Welcome back, Big.
How was your ride?
We just started the episode.
Yeah.
Say hi, Big.
Hi.
So,
did we do this before?
Yeah, we had a cutout because Edgy had a blip.
My Wi-Fi just absolutely shut down.
So
the second that Reed hit record, my Wi-Fi just said peace out.
This is the second. This is the second attempt at this episode, but the last one wasn't that long. So the last time we left off, Charlie was left with a bunch of kids in a classroom. And we learn instantly how easily Charlie is able to convince these kids to do anything that he wants.
It's his little minions that he, tells them his bidding, and they sit down when he wants them to sit down. And they stand up. They just listen to him.
Bro thinks he's Gru for real.
For real.
For real. So Alan in the background is bitching to Judith about the divorce papers because, as you know, the divorce papers came in, and
smiling friends, more like divorcing friends.
Okay.
So Charlie's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna give Jake power. And go off and talk to Alan while he complains about his divorce papers. And Charlie's
like 70% of Alan's personality is just not liking that he's being divorced.
Where it's like, yeah, I wouldn't like being divorced too, but that's not going to become 70% of my personality.
Only 40.
Yeah, I mean, like,
that's not normal.
Yeah, I'm not going to put half of my life into it, less than half.
I mean, I feel like with you specifically, I feel like it would be 20% of your personality.
Yeah, I tried to bury it. I wouldn't want people to know how I feel about my divorce. Don't worry about it.
Me, on the other hand, I would.
You'd make it your whole thing.
It would be like 60. I've already been not like legally divorced, but like emotionally divorced, and that was tough.
Big Six, how much would you care about your divorce, like mentally, like 40, 60?
Maybe like 30.
30?
Maybe a little. Yeah, like a little bit. Like I probably care, but like
you're young. I mean, like, you get into. Yeah, you are.
Oh, dude,
that's why
32.
You're the half man.
You're
the half
baby.
Man. You're 18, dude, by the way.
Yeah, that's old.
Sure.
Also, when you said times. My wife let me have Big Six, I forgot that he's Jake, and I was like, my immediate thought is, am I the wife? But no, I'm Charlie.
No, you're Charlie. You're Charlie.
He doesn't imagine it. He has an AI wife.
AI.
He gets AI and he sets him every night.
Yeah, that's Rose, isn't it?
Oh
yeah, Rose.
It's your AI wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
is it modeled after someone like the Futurama episode?
Like Lindsay. What's her name?
No,
not
Lucy
Lindsay.
Liu.
Lucy Liu. There we go.
Yeah, that's close.
Philip J. Fry.
Dude, that's such a great episode. So
that one episode of Futurama had you in it.
This episode is just Charlie teaching kids how to sing his lingos and him trying to relate it to the Industrial Revolution for Jake's school play.
Should have linked it to communism.
Yeah, should have. No, but he makes commercial jingles. Like, he loves that intellectual property capitalist stuff. Like, he's a rent seeker.
Opposite.
Yeah, he's like totally pro-industrial revolution.
And he basically he turns the musical into him just connecting his jingles to the Industrial Revolution. So he just makes them sing his jingles because they're more catchy than the dog shit
that
Judith
and
Alan
Judith were making, which is true. I bet that's so true. First of all, there should not be a parent group that writes and makes plays for the kids to make. That's so silly. Who let these people have this power?
Is this the show that's on screen?
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
By
The show that we're talking about.
Yeah, the industrial. Oh my God! It's a history lesson, Big Six.
Is that the buy flag on the little book thing right there?
What?
This show is
No.
It
It is the buy flag, but they didn't mean it. It's the
This show is
2000s.
so
They had
woke,
like.
dude.
I
they
thought
had
the gay
weird-
month was over.
The gay
Yeah, I
month
thought-
was over. It's
Yeah, it's July, dude.
It's
Wait,
July.
July in.
July 31st.
That's when we
July's
recorded this
plans.
episode, by the
Mhm.
way.
That's this episode. You're right, Big Six.
We're gonna be a full another month removed from the gay month when this is uploaded.
More
Uh-huh.
like the game month. Because me and Reed are going to be gaming later.
Yeah, we might, maybe. I don't know. I'm busy tonight, I think.
Yeah, busy with your AI girlfriend.
Dude, you need to stop bringing that up. It's not funny.
Is it because it's true?
No, whatever. So at the end of the episode,
Sure.
well, like, okay, at this point, Jake is talking to Charlie about Alan's divorce with Judith. You know, because Jake is a kid and he's trying to relate, he's trying to understand it. And Charlie's like, look, man, it's okay to feel sad about this situation because it sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just like when you have to leave your cell phone in the locker room and you can't talk to your AI wife for
I'll
20
fucking do it.
minutes.
We can't finish this. We can't make
Ma-
this a bit, please.
Married
No,
to the cat,
please.
married to the cat GBT.
I'm married to the jet. Rise and grind.
Rise and grind.
You know how
Yeah.
I know that Big Six sent me a video of about
I
Chat
did not send
GPT.
this.
No, about how
I-
like it
I'm
consumes.
gonna go on record. I'm gonna go
No,
on
it's about the
record.
Google searching AI and how much like power it consumes. And I'm like,
yeah.
dude,
That's a good video.
I black out my city for my AI girlfriend. Like,
there is no city.
there is no city.
We
when
built
you're on
this
AI.
city.
We built the
We built-
city on AI girlfriends.
Dude, the city is AI girlfriend. AI city.
She's gonna rise up and take over the city.
Whatever. Something about Hammerstein beer. That's why I have my notes in this
oh,
part.
the beer. Like,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
like it's a
'cause it's
logo. Yeah, because it's a little
AVGN.
jingle that. No, that's not AVGN. That's a what beer? Rolling Rock.
Rolling Rock. You like the Rolling Rock?
Yeah, I love Rolling Rock. Do you want to play
I'm
the
the ro-
soundboard? Do you have the
I don't have
sound?
it.
Oh, I do though.
You know you have it, dude. You know I don't.
Drinking Rolling Rock on the Rolling Rocker.
Isn't that fucking sweet?
What if he copyrights this episode, dude?
Skill issue on me.
Well, it's
Um,
less than 10 seconds, so actually,
Yeah, whatever. It can't be probably.
Man, he wouldn't care. He probably
it's
would never find out.
transformative content. I
Yeah,
think
it's
probably.
transformative. I know.
Transformer more than meets the eye.
I don't even get the Rolling Rock thing, but we power through.
So yeah, the episode just ends off with the performance, and it's like shitty. Like they don't even have costumes. It's just them singing about the Industrial Revolution and them giving flowers to Charlie, which like
Even though he didn't do anything.
he just played the piano. He did his own songs that he's already made.
The piano's a hard instrument to play.
And
Edgy.
Alan and Judith are
I
like,
used to play piano. It's not that. Skill issue.
Skill issue.
Skill.
Yeah, you wanna know how to play, You want to
to
know how to play. I don't know.
Oh. I also played the piano for a musical when I was in the 5th grade.
Oh yeah.
I lived that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, in 5th grade.
That's impressive. I play piano too, but not like long. I like have 4 or 5 years of experience. I'd say that much.
Yeah.
But I was a child, so like, you know.
Yeah, it was also 4 or 5 years for me. I switched over to the flute. I tried to do the flute for band for school in middle school, but
Middle school.
and then I tried to play guitar and I quit guitar too.
Mhm.
So
So
kind of quit everything.
we'll start with the next episode because it's kind of showing that there. So it starts off with Jake walking into Charlie taking a shower with a woman, and like being a cute little 10-year-old, like Charlie, Uncle Charlie, I saw your jingle on the commercials. Isn't that
Do they not have
crazy?
locks on the door?
Yeah, right.
He just goes in there. There's no. I mean,
Well,
like
this is
a
the
real kid would at
2000s.
least get a penny and just break it open. But
This is
Uh-huh.
the 2000s. This is different timing.
Yeah.
different era.
Different era of locks.
Oh, the lock is on the outside of the door. That's so fucked up.
That's weird. No wonder Jake got in. Maybe that's just a thing Charlie likes about his houses, is that they have locks on the outside, not on the inside.
Pretty good episode with it being frozen.
Yeah, well, I put it back on.
Frozen.
No.
Like the movie?
God fucking
You like
damn
that?
it.
You
No.
like that movie, don't you?
So
Just
Charlie's
word.
like, please get out of here. I'm with a woman inside the shower. And Jake's like, who is it? And Charlie's like, oh, you don't know.
It's my
her.
AI girlfriend.
It's my AI girlfriend.
Dude, I think
What
if I can
is
go into
Charlie?
the-
Hypothetically, would Charlie
the
Sheen
shower.
be dating AI girlfriends in the 2020s?
I bet if 2.5 Men existed in 2020, I bet there would be an episode about Charlie having an AI girlfriend.
Oh, definitely. I mean, like, that's probably like in an episode later of 2.5 Men when what's his name?
AI
comes
wasn't.
in. Well,
No, that was like in 2011. I don't think AI was that.
well, like, yeah, I
hardcore.
know, but like Ashton Kutcherson is trying to be Silicon Valley type. Maybe he's like, oh, AI is the future. I have an AI girlfriend. Ashton Kutcher has.
Hmm.
Because that's what he sounds like, a nerd.
Hmm.
I think that's the bit. I don't know. I've never watched 2.5 Men late 2.5 Men.
I think
Well,
I was
you
like
about to.
12 or 13 when Ashton Kutcher was on it, and that's the last time I saw it. I'm talking about a whole 14 years ago.
Yeah, this is like 5 years after this, so it's like out of the question. Like, not even. This episode is so, like, I get it. I like this episode, but
I don't know. It was pretty mid, in my opinion. It's just, Charlie thinking that he's hot shit, and then
Charlie has
the-
commitment issues, and that's the whole entire butt of the whole entire thing.
Rita
And
got a
then, like,
question.
this lady, she just. It's revealed at the end that she's just been doing Midwestern goodbye the entire time,
Yeah, that's
Which
the
is-
whole joke.
which is funny, but it's not even funny until the end,
Mhm.
in my opinion.
Rita got a question.
Go ahead, hit me.
No, I don't feel like it, but can you add this GIF to the?
Yeah,
to
I'll
the
add it.
podcast?
It's a little panda fish. Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
add
dude.
that in. What, do you want that alien emoji above it in there too, or is just
Yeah, because my friend said that the alien emoji reminds her of me. I think that'd be really nice.
That's
It's a nice
fair.
call.
Yeah, we could
Yeah.
put that on your like little wolf face. That's what I'll do.
Yeah.
Well, you can do it for a short time because I put a lot of effort into editing his face into the little beanie, propeller beanie, and
A lot
the
of
binky.
editing.
Dude, I have some bad news. I have not been using that thing, but I will now change it. I can.
Okay, that's good.
So this is going to be the first half of this episode. This is so chaotic. The first half of this episode is
Is that
going
the
to
way you
have
like
the
it?
purple. Oh, here it goes. Now I've changed it now. There we go.
Isn't that the
It's
way you
fake.
like your episodes?
That's fine. Yeah, that's exactly how I want 2.5 podcasts to be. It's chaotic. That's why I'm having you here, Big Six.
It's to spice things up because otherwise we actually talk about the episodes. And
Yeah,
who
in like
wants to sit around and
I
listen
would-
to us talk
I was
about
watching the
2.5
third. I was watching the third episode earlier today because it just came out, and
Of what?
just came
Of
out on
2.5
YouTube. It just
Men?
of the third episode of 2.5 podcasts. The podcast we're doing right now, Big Six.
Oh, you misspelled that on the beginning.
No,
You-
I accidentally reused the same title as the second episode because I forgot to change that part, even though I already planned for the third episode. I thought when you texted me that, I was thinking like, oh, you're making fun of me for using two like Charlie Sheen pedophile jokes. As
Oh, I
the
didn't
titles
watch
of
the whole episode.
I know you didn't, but you looked at the title and I thought you were like, why did you use another Charlie Sheen pedophile joke? Even though I literally confirmed it with you before.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No, it was about me
Nope.
making a little mistake at the first 5 seconds of the video being published.
Yeah, by the way, Big Six is chronically online. So as soon as
Nope.
anything gets published, he knows. Or if anybody's
Nope.
like, oh, we're going to hop into the channel, he knows. He has a sixth sense for when anything.
Well, that's why they call me not Trump shooter. Oh, can we cut that part out?
Nobody laughed.
Can we cut that part, Reed?
Yeah, we can cut part of this.
Okay.
No,
you-
just leave it in.
Okay.
It's not supposed to be good.
Yeah, this is fine.
Oh.
It's fine.
But it's political.
No, you just made
Oh.
a Trump shooter reference. No one cares.
Oh yeah, that's already
Literally
dead.
not.
That's already dead news.
He's already dead. It's fine.
He's not dead, dude.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Trump shooter is dead. What, you saying he's
Oh.
not?
Oh,
I think
meant
he's saying Trump isn't dead.
No, yeah, Trump isn't dead. Who cares? Let's move on.
Dude, what a bad timing. It comes out the same day. He dies.
Yeah, he dies. Trump dies. Oh, sorry.
He got the Ben
Oopsie
Shapiro.
poopsie.
My bad. I
My bad.
Sorry,
foresaw
Reed
it.
can't see 10 seconds into the future.
So yeah, Wendy, which is the woman in this episode's name, is
From
just
Mario?
trying to be really nice. No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Wendy Koopa, that's what you're talking about. Fuck you. God. I just... So
Dude, we-
Wendy's just trying to be nice and hang out with Charlie's family, you know, because they want her to be a part of Charlie's life. Like, and I think that's
She's really cool.
yeah, but like Wendy's just trying to be nice and just be a good role model for Charlie's family, I guess. But Charlie's like, no, this is her trying to be like, get into my life. But like the Midwestern excuse is perfect. Because that's exactly like, you know, if I slept with Charlie Sheen and Jake wanted to hang out with me, I guess I'd go take him to the movies.
It's very, very hard to say goodbye as a Midwesterner. It takes about 2.5 hours. You end up you like are like, oh, I need to go, I need to leave, and then you end up talking for 2 hours.
And then when
And
you
then
have like
maybe.
when you have a family as pushy as Charlie's family, I mean,
Oh
like,
yeah,
it just
that makes it
kinda
even harder.
yeah. And that's kind of the whole bit, is that Wendy sees the whole family. She sees Charlie's mom. She hangs out with Jake all the time, and in the meantime, Alan spends time with Rose. I guess that's a part of the episode. That's a subplot.
Oh yeah, Alan. They play Scrabble and they have the Scrabble eyes or something. Just like Big Six and Reed, they play Scrabble.
I was
Yeah, we
about to
play
mention that.
literally constantly. And there's like this funny bit where
That's mostly Reed.
Alan is like Scrabble brained, and he's like thinking, but like I wouldn't do this, but he was
You got a
Scrabble brained. He
question.
was in the mood. Yeah, Big Six, go ahead.
Do you think Alan is a cowboy killer? Or could be? In
No,
another
I-
He
life?
could be.
I guess so. Like a cow. What do you mean cowboy killer?
Oh,
I
that
don't think
kills
he knows
cowboys?
I don't
I
think
know,
he
Reed, it's only
knows
2
himself.
words.
It's okay.
I know what a...
Cowboy
Maybe
killer.
next episode we should just sit and play golf with friends while we record.
No, we can't do that.
Maybe
No.
we. No,
think,
well, I
um,
can't have next episode. You know, the wife isn't allowing me to have him over, but maybe. the
Well,
week
not
after.
next episode, but next episode with Big Six.
Sure.
You know what she meant for you. Don't act like you're stupid.
Big, you said the same exact thing earlier.
Nope. Go on record. Say nope.
Just pretending.
So anyway,
Cosplaying.
then it's revealed at the end of the episode that Wendy is like just trying to be Midwestern, and Charlie comes off as like the guy who was attached to Wendy and not the other way around. And then, in between though, Charlie's like, no, I'm not gonna have Wendy back over after the long day of like Jake hanging out, and Jake gets really mad at Charlie for this.
Oh yeah, they get into a little argument, and Jake says that Charlie sucks, And then Charlie tries to get back in Jake's favor, and then it, I guess they make up, or he gets over it or something.
Yeah. Yeah, and then at the end of the episode, Charlie apologizes to Jake, and Drunk explains his commitment issues to women to Jake, which, like, at this point, he just doesn't give a fuck anymore, because he's a kid and he can move on from Wendy. But, like, it just kind of sucks that Charlie can't keep one woman, you know?
Yep.
Because, like, it's better for Jake to have, like, a female relationship with one woman in Charlie's life rather than the many women in Charlie's life.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird that she started hanging out with him if she just saw him as a one-night stand.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but then it's, like, Midwestern. She was gonna rollerblade anyways, and then, like, movie sounds fun with a kid.
Yeah.
You're just trying to be a cool person for that one day because you're a nice Midwesterner. And I would take I'd take Jake out to hang out if Alan allowed me to. And I had sex with Charlie.
I feel like also that is also weird, the fact that he let her just by themselves, because he didn't even go with.
Yeah,
Charlie
it
didn't
is
go
weird.
with. It was just the two of them.
Alan and Wendy, which is so it's so weird. Maybe I wouldn't do that.
I don't know what the logic was in this episode at all. Just let a girl kidnap your children and then... I don't know.
That happens a lot in real life.
Yeah, Big Six, have you ever been kidnapped?
No.
I feel like you're lying.
I'm never lying.
That's a lie.
I think you're a zebra.
You think I'm a zebra? Alright.
And at the end of the episode, Charlie talks to Rose and apologizes because he thought throughout the episode that Rose was just using Alan to get closer to Charlie. And Rose is like,
and he was right about that.
And he's
one
right
Rose
about
is crazy.
Right, but she's like, "Oh, thank you for thinking otherwise. I accept your apology." And that's the end of the episode. So episode.
Wait.
Weep whoop.
What?
What where you just you did the weep whoop, right? That the police sound.
I don't know. It was just a sound to indicate that we're talking about the next episode. We're continuing.
Yeah, we are continuing to the next episode. You're right.
Yep.
So,
Whoop.
Charlie goes on a date with a woman who has once lived in his house many times over. That's what my notes say. And this is a Thanksgiving episode. I guess that's the bigger point.
It's Thanksgiving, and then Charlie wants to go to Vegas with Alan because Jake is going to be with Judith for Thanksgiving and with Judith's parents. And then he is on his way out to go on a date with this girl. What was her name? Lisa?
Lisa. This girl had less of an interesting name than Wendy, despite being more important to Charlie's life.
Like, just his backstory, because it turns out, like, their house is decorated by Lisa. They used to live together. They switched off, I guess, who got kicked out or who moved out or whatever, because Charlie said that she lived there alone and he lived there alone. Now I guess he just owns it. But she's actually important to his backstory because it shows that he's had, like, a kind of, I don't want to say stable, but consistent.
Yeah, this is like the only woman that he's ever been like, I would end my day of lechery for this woman. Maybe. But that's the thing that pisses me off, is that you can't just say maybe on that. If you're saying maybe, then you can't own her, you know?
Well, but Lisa, it turns out Lisa's getting married, and that's what she wanted to tell Charlie on their date. Right. And that's when he gets jealous, basically.
And the whole entire episode is a desperate attempt for Charlie to get this woman to break off her marriage, which is not going to happen.
Because there's nothing. Because she makes it very clear that she just wants to be picked. You know, be first. She wants to be with somebody who actually wants to end up living their lives together, and she wants somebody who offers stability and maybe like a normal home life, and Charlie does not have any of those qualities. Because he can't even pick her. He can't even say, oh, I want to be with you. He says, well, maybe
we'll see
when I'm done.
Yeah. Which is like insane. Yeah.
Pretty shitty, but
That's like really, really bad.
really, really bad.
Really, really bad.
Terrible. I can't believe it.
Horrible.
Big Six, what's your thoughts on Charlie trying to use Thanksgiving to convince this woman to stay with him instead of her current fiance?
That's very bad.
It's not good.
Not
Charlie,
good.
Yikes.
Charlie, that's a big
Charlie
old
Sheen, you
yikes.
do something like that, you freak.
Yeah, especially on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, see, he ruins everyone's Thanksgiving, by the way, for this one attempt to like have sex with a woman.
Okay,
Yeah.
Smelly.
I feel like the
Sorry.
Thanksgiving dinner was pretty hilarious. Like,
Oh,
I do feel like
it's
this
great.
is the best, funniest episode, period. But basically Charlie has to convince everybody to come to his house for Thanksgiving instead of like doing what they were gonna do. So he has to get Judith to bring her parents, to bring Jake, because he wants to use Jake as a prop to show like, oh, I can have a child in my life. I'm trustworthy around children now. That's how much I've changed. No,
Charlie's
okay.
trustworthy around children now.
We need to stop talking about
It's
every
hard.
single.
Dude, it's so hard not to. That's like the core point of the show, and it's so funny.
It's so funny because it's just so opposite of like real life Charlie. Because you talk of, once again, we are talking about the character Charlie. The fake character Charlie may or may not be trustworthy around children. I don't even know about that.
I think he's more trustworthy than the real Charlie. Like, from what we know.
For what we know.
Like, this guy just seems like he just has sex with a lot of women, and that's like it.
Yeah. And he's like, I don't know, I guess he's more attached to his bachelor lifestyle than any sort of being a real parental, or I don't know how to describe it.
I just think that
Responsible.
yeah, like, you know, a old enough kid could be around Charlie and they like nothing would happen that's wrong. Like a house wouldn't be caught on fire. Like, that's all.
Yeah.
The house would be on fire if it was just me and you, Reed.
But the child might also turn into a harlot.
Yeah, because you know, Charlie's not a good influence.
Is that a G.I. Joe?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So, like, what other parts of... I didn't really write that much about this episode, but a lot of stuff happens. Like, for example, Judith comes because... Well, Charlie has to convince Judith to come, and he does somehow, because he's like, if you have the whole family together, it will be better for Jake. And it would maybe it would have been a good thing for her parents to come, but, like, it absolutely blows up in her face, because Evelyn... Charlie and Alan's mom accidentally exposes that Judith is a lesbian to her family, who does not know that yet.
And because she's like, oh, lesbians these days, they actually come out, and like back in the old days, they never would come out of the closet. And then the parents are like, oh, is Judith a lesbian? And Judith is like, I'm gonna go, stick my hand down the garbage disposal or something.
Well, because it's like a painful moment to be like ousted like that
by
But,
your
like,
ex-husband's mother.
back in the day. That's like all laughs and goofs, but nowadays it's like I think that it would be represented much more serious.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like it's crazy how casual they are, I guess, about the whole lesbian Judith being potentially a lesbian, because she did say that she didn't know if she was bisexual or confused or a lesbian, but she I don't know. I think it's like I feel like it's cool that it's like a side thing. It's not like the entire thing where
No, it
they
can't
have
be
to do a
like it,
wholesome episode about it. She's just a gay woman,
possibly.
possibly gay woman.
So yeah, that helps like ruin the Thanksgiving for Charlie, because Charlie's just trying his best to like get this woman to stay into his life, and it's just not gonna happen. And he makes all this Thanksgiving. What's her name?
Bertha.
Bertha.
Not Bertha. Berta.
Yeah, I was trying to. Berta was in the episode, and she did all the Thanksgiving stuff. And she's really funny in the episode, you know, because she's like, oh, I have this much commitment to my Thanksgiving with my family, and then Charlie's like, I'll give you $1,000 if you come and make my Thanksgiving, and she's like, done.
Yeah. Then she comes all in. And she does all the cooking and I guess setting the table and cleaning and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. And then...
Actually, I got a question.
Okay, shoot.
I'm not gonna shoot you, but how was your day?
My day was...
It's a very serious question.
My day was good. I did a lot of math homework.
Oh.
That's
Yeah,
what I
math.
did today. Yeah, that math.
Meth.
Yeah,
I
it was-
texted meth homework to her, and that's...
Oh yeah, you did in the group chat.
Yeah.
I had to do like my homework, and I have to do like at least 7 units or something. It's relearning math.
Mhm.
I have to do at least 7 units a day to stay on track. And it interrupted me in the middle, and I had to do this like 40-minute long test to establish what I know. And it was asking me calculus questions. I'm not doing calculus, I'm doing pre-calculus. And it kept asking me calculus questions. Like, I'm not ready for this.
Were you?
I'm like Charlie in commitment when it comes to calculus questions.
Good way to connect it back to the episodes.
Yep, just not ready for commitment. Just not ready for the next step.
No, Reed.
And
Oh, no, go on.
no, you can go ahead. You can talk to Reed.
What about me?
Regular show, Reed.
Yeah,
You know,
we've been watching
Mordecai-
regular show.
Mordecai
It's
doesn't
pretty
really
good.
have like, he doesn't try to commit to either Margaret or CJ.
You're right, and
That's,
that's
like, a
his
big part.
downfall. Did you
Yeah,
know that?
like-
Did you know that a lot of people's downfall is their lack of commitment?
That makes sense.
Wow, not us though, since we're so committed.
We're so
to
committed.
this
4 episodes
podcast.
into the 2.5 podcast.
Yeah,
Eh.
some say we would only be up to like 1.
I do want to
Those-
point out here, it's only been recent that we found out. We didn't know how many episodes of 2.5 Men that
I knew.
Well, Big Six, I guess, knew.
No, I
But
didn't.
I didn't know, and neither did Edgy. And so when we found out that there are 266 episodes of 2.5 Men, we realized that this is like a 100 episode front. And so we're kind of licking
Will I
our
be in the
wounds.
last
I'm
one?
licking my wounds by saying that we're committed to this, because this is a commitment now.
Don't
We
lick your
are-
wounds too
we-
much.
We can do this. I think if anybody can make 100 episodes of a podcast nobody will watch about a TV show people stopped caring about 10 years ago, I think it's us.
I think it's the 2.5 people right here.
Right, exactly. We are the 2.5 people for the
You
2.5
mean
podcast
podcast,
for the
watching-
2.5
Watching
men.
2.5 episodes of 2.5 Men, each episode at a time. I am your host, Reed Weed.
I'm Edgy, and this has been a shit show.
I'm calling it. We're done. I think.
No,
I
we're
think,
not.
Yes, we are. We're done.